Well, hey now, everybody. It's not a magic trick. Look who's here in the building. Never let go, Jared. Never let go.
We can touch. We always say to our kids when we're at a restaurant, if you can touch, you're next to them. And we can touch. Look at us.
We're next to each other.
There it is.
All right. So listen, what a morning. First of all, we apologize. We'll have to keep this episode rather brief. Only a few things from Raw to cover, but we want to let everyone know that already posted on the YouTube channel is our second of two interviews with Carmella, which was officially for Post to Post and also for GBF's airwaves.
And that's where we will really delve into the big announcement from Raw last night. We can cover everything else now, but the big announcement we talked about with Carmella, who is directly impacted by that announcement.
That's correct. So lots of our thoughts about that. The big announcement right at the top of the show about Evolution and all women's pay-per-view is available in that interview. And probably however you're watching this, if you just let the video autoplay at the end of it and scroll into the next video, I think that it should go right into that interview there, which is exciting to have Carmella in there. Howdy.
She was great.
Great looking. She was great smelling. Let us hold the women's championship. I think she had fun with us.
Yeah, she gave me a hug. It was like a one-armed, I don't want to hug you hug, but I gave her a big old hug, and she was wearing like a cocktail dress. She was looking good.
I'm familiar with that hug. That was the hug I got for the first 29 years of my life. I'm familiar with the way that hug feels. But I thought there was a handful of, I didn't think Raw was a great episode last night, but I thought there were a handful of solid things. Like, for example, I was a fan of the stuff that happened with Balor, McIntyre, which then became also Rollins and Ziggler.
Right. That was absolutely excellent. And you and I got to watch Raw together for the first time in forever. And you know that the Elias stuff really tickled me too.
Yeah, the Elias stuff was a lot of fun. I'm hoping that we're not having any problems with sound today. I haven't. Double check, make sure, because it's different. We're in studio now.
Of all the days to not have problems, it would be today because we're in the same studio.
Yeah, really. Man, I've got a lot of notifications. Okay. Hopefully everything's going well. Plus, we also have to keep it brief because in just a few minutes we have to get out the door and head to our lunch.
Absolutely.
If you don't know where, we probably shouldn't announce where it is on the video, but if you want to see it, if you're in the Post to Post Facebook group, under not the most recent video, but last week's episodes. We said where we're going to be for lunch. Everyone is invited.
Cannot wait to meet as many people as we possibly can. And I'm sure whoever we don't meet at lunch, we'll see tonight at the show maybe, because that's big stuff. And that's right down the street from us now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're not far from the Ford Center at all. The show is happening tonight. We are all crazy excited for SmackDown tonight. Lots of great matches are announced. Thanks, Steve. Gave me the thumbs up.
Paige is going to make a big announcement. I don't like seeing Paige, but I do like the idea that we're going to get AJ Styles SummerSlam direction.
That's true. Although we are anticipating waterfall after waterfall. And it's also obviously going to involve Paige. So this will be not my favorite segment of the night.
We'll probably get a qualifying match tonight, if not next week.
If not, yeah, I would think that's probably for sure. But what else happened on Raw that was really worth talking? Oh, the main event. They got a lot of time. They went super over on Raw last night. I thought that their match was weird. It had a lot of problems, but also was good. I don't know how else to put it.
It was, I think it was the road agent mapped out a good match. I think it was, it told a really good story, but they executed it poorly. There were like Superman punches that were missing by a mile. Like he hit him with his knee. There were times where Lashley looked like he didn't even know where he was supposed to be.
Some real timing issues too. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. The agents laid out a great match that told a great story, but in execution was a bit rough.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of. I mean,
Reigns was over. I thought Reigns was over last night. Like it worked. I liked the tag match at the beginning of the show. The B Team
and the leader of Worlds.
Right.
Yeah, that was fine. I didn't feel strongly one way or the other about that being a good or a bad match at the start of the show.
I get that they wanted to. It felt like a night where they were going to empower the women. So everybody had to mention the big announcement and every promo.
the awkward, man, we can't stop talking about that big announcement.
And then it's everybody in the world's talking about this. Look at Twitter. 3 people from our own company tweeted about it.
The world won't stop tweeting. People like Alexa Bliss and Carmella and this and Ronda Rousey. It's just like all people we pay to tweet about this are tweeting about it.
Of course they are.
So,
and then we did not need Natalya and Mickie James.
That was a bad choice. With all the women you had there, to go with those two was a poor choice.
And now we get the second match of Mojo Rawley and Tyler Breeze. It's like they chose some pretty weak matches to give us.
Right. Hey, I'm getting the high sign.
Hey, let's do it. Let's hit it, man.
Listen, everybody, we're heading out to lunch.
Second one for the day. What do you want from us?
So, yeah, exactly. We gave you a bonus episode, pal.
Right, pal. Give us a break, pal.
We'll be back with another episode tomorrow here of Post to Post.